them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall, won't stop till I get enough.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Okay, today we're zeroing in on a really tight one in the NBA playoffs. Game 4, Western Conference semis, Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Denver Nuggets.
Yep, a big one.
We're working off an AFP news report here, giving us the rundown, and our mission really get into what made the difference for the Thunder, how they managed to tie this series 2-2, and maybe some surprising stuff along the way.
Yeah, let's jump in. And the first thing that really jumps out from the report is just how much of a grind this game was, offensively, I mean.
Totally.
Thunder won 92-87, right? Close score. But man, both teams just struggled shooting the ball. OKC was, what, 31 for 87?
Oof.
And Denver, even worse, 25 for 80. Just really tough sledding to get points on the board.
Yeah, a real defensive battle, or maybe just an off-shooting night. The AFP report, though, it really points to the Thunder's defense, especially late in the fourth quarter. Despite their own shooting issues, they locked down Denver, held them to only 18 points in that final quarter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander even said, we got stops. Defensive end is always it for us.
Right. And that's key, isn't it? When your shots aren't falling, you have to rely on that defense.
So what do you think clicks there? Is it just focus or maybe adjustments?
Probably a bit of both, you know? Maybe seeing their offense struggle kind of lights a fire under them defensively. They likely up the pressure, maybe tweak some matchups late to disrupt things.
It's interesting because the report mentions Denver did grab the lead briefly in the third, 53-52, off an Aaron Gordon 3. Felt like maybe Denver was about to take control.
Yeah, you see that happen. A little momentum swing.
But it didn't last. AFP notes Cason Wallace hitting a big 3 for OKC with about 8.5 left in the fourth. That felt like a response.
Definitely. A timely shot. More than just the points. A shot like that can kind of swing the energy back, you know? Especially on the road.
Yeah, settles the team down. The report also shouts out some key guys. SGA for OKC, 25 points, 6 boards, 6 assists. Just a solid all-around game.
Yeah, doing his thing.
And for Denver, Nikola Jokic, the MVP, he was still productive. 27 points, 13 rebounds. Even in a loss, he's putting up numbers.
He always does, right? But you need more than just him.
Well, they did get double digits from Murray, Christian Braun, Aaron Gordon, too. So the starters were mostly there.
True. But here's where the AFP report highlights a massive difference, and maybe the difference, the bench.
Oh, yeah.
Thunder's bench, 35 points, huge contribution. The Nuggets bench, just 8 points.
Wow. 35-8.
Wow.
That's enormous in a 5-point game.
Exactly. Nuggets coach David Adelman apparently called it a real difference maker. And you can see why. What do you think causes that big a gap in the playoffs?
It could be matchups, rotations, maybe just guys stepping up. The report also threw in something interesting from Adelman, though.
Oh, yeah.
He mentioned tired legs out there from both teams, hinting at fatigue. Maybe hitting Denver harder after that overtime win in Game 3.
That's definitely plausible. Fatigue is real this deep in the playoffs, especially after an overtime game. The turnaround is quick. It accumulates.
So how do teams even manage that?
Yeah.
Shorter rotations. Just push through.
It's tough. Coaches try, you know, maybe steal a few extra minutes of rest here and there, adjust practice intensity, but sometimes it just catches up with you, especially against a deep team like the Thunder seem to be, getting that bench production.
Right. So bringing it home, the AFP report confirms it.
Yeah.
This Thunder win ties the whole series up 2-2. Big implications.
Yes.
And Game 5 is back in Oklahoma City. That's set for Tuesday, May 13th.
So yeah, looking back, it was just a gritty, kind of low-scoring win for OKC. Defense clamped down late, and that bench difference was just massive. Maybe some fatigue playing a part for Denver, too.
Okay, so final thought then, as we wrap this deep dive. The series is basically a best of 3 now. Fatigue is a factor. What kind of adjustments, tactical shifts do you expect to see from either coach heading into Game 5? And how much does that home crowd really matter for OKC now after a game this tight? Something for you to think about.
Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We'll have a ball. I'm sweet like a buttercup. You're Bobby doll. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall. Won't stop till I get enough.